Yo guys, what's going on? I'm Colbert, and today I'm doing a pretty much a very interesting video. I'm reacting to Dr. Phill. Yeah, I'm also eating. I ate kind of a little bit of this because I recorded this, but then I had low disk space or something. But I'm re-recording it, and if you don't know how to make this biryani, or whatever, yeah, there's a link in the description. My mother made a video, and also in the end, her channel will be, the circle thing. So yeah, go check out her channel and like the how to make biryani video. No, how to make lamb. Yes, it's lamb. How to make lamb video thing. Yeah.
I'm no longer impressed by Turnabout Ranch.
I'm not impressed because there's a team, there's a structure. I would love to talk to other parents and see if their children made that 360 turnaround.
Did they really turn around and stay that way?
Exactly.
Well, actually, we do deep dives on these programs. They have an 83% success rate, which is phenomenal. When I saw how hard Danielle worked when she was there, when I saw that she was helping other kids, when I saw her working with Chief, when I saw her making the changes that she made, and then you were critical of the program, I was shocked about that. I mean, you're the mom. I was shocked about that. And I was shocked about this.
Can someone please tell me what's
I was
going on?
shocked that you came to us, but then you seem to be making demands on us. I made a list of them, actually.
I did not understand the show at all.
Put me in the Roosevelt or I'm not coming. I do not want Danielle sent away again. If this is the plan, I'm not coming. I will not come on the show if you contact Danielle's dad. You can't speak to Danielle now. She is with her agent. I just don't want to talk about it. Danielle's agent, that's our business. So he can come back at me and say, oh, what, you want to profit off of it if he starts?
I think this was planned. Because think about it, Bad Baby is now Bad Baby and she's rich as frick. So maybe this was planned. Think about it, people. For some reason I really like Bad Baby. She's very funny. I always thought she was a comedian, but she's an actual rapper. Yeah. Yeah, this could have been planned. Think about it, cause like her mother is doing all of this. There's a very high chance it's planned. And also again, and I'm not saying I understand what's going on here. They started this thing at like a very confusing point, and now they're saying something about changing. I thought this show was funny, but
like that, I will get off the blank damn stage.
guys, we have another episode of Bad Baby again. I don't know why. For some reason, there's a lot of them. I have no idea why. I think I need to get more food, and then I'm just gonna do this reaction.
After Barbara and Danielle left the studio.
Okay, this is another Daniel Bergoli. I don't know why there's so many. Yeah. Oh my god.
So they headed to the airport with the plan of flying home. While boarding, an argument erupted between Barbara Ann, Danielle, and another passenger. The police were called, and all three were escorted off the aircraft. Now, TMZ obtained footage of the incident, and here is what Danielle told us about what happened on board.
My mom was trying to help another customer get into her seat. This lady came pushing my mom, trying to run my mom over with the luggage. She said, oh, catch me outside. How about that? Oh, catch me outside! Then come on, what's up? What's up? My mom went like this to prevent her from hitting me. And then as soon as my mom pushed me out of the way, then the lady went like this to my mom. I just went after her. It's all my kid! Catch her ass!
We also reached out to Spirit Airlines.
This doesn't happen to normal people. Like how it's a plane, it's a flying freaking thing. If you see a Catch Me Outside person of Daniel Bergoli, just walk past or just, like don't even ask for a picture. Like just walk.
who gave us the following statement. Police removed 3 passengers from Spirit Flight 310 during the boarding process at LAX Monday night following an altercation. The customers were refunded and refused service. I hope Barbara listens to what I told her. I am sincerely rooting for them, and I wish them the best going forward.
Hey guys, we finally found something else. You called the police on a 6-year-old. Amazing.
My 6-year-old granddaughter loved to play games on my cell phone. One day, my phone was missing. My granddaughter would not give me my phone back, and Janine would not tell her to give me my phone.
Liz told my 6-year-old that she was going to call the police and have her arrested.
I went to the neighbor's house and asked them to call the police. The neighbor called 911.
When the police officer realized that nothing was going on, he said, "Had a nice day," and left. At this point, my children have all told me that they don't want to have a relationship with their grandmother, and knowing how my mother acts and how dramatic she is, I don't blame them.
You called the police on a 6-year-old because they wouldn't give you your phone back?
I didn't call the police on a 6-year-old because she wouldn't give me my phone back. I called the police because my daughter refused to have her daughter return my phone. She knew exactly where it was.
I didn't know where it was. I had asked her several times, give Alma her phone so that she'll leave the room and you can just stay in here with me. And you scared her, you terrified her.
In fact, to this day, every time she sees a police officer, she cowers a little bit. She thinks that they're there for her.
She literally told me she does not want to see you
dumb.
because you called the police on her.
You called the cops
Is
on
she
a
dumb?
6-year-old?
I didn't call.
Yes, you did. Now, don't play semantics with me. You called the cops on a 6-year-old.
I wanted my phone, Dr. Phill. She had looked on my phone. She had read through all my text messages. I felt very violated.
After you
and
gave the phone to the kids
And you
unlocked.
thought that was a police matter.
I told them it's not an emergency.
You call the police.
I
Hello?
called
Told them
911.
It's not an emergency. The police are gonna ask you then what it is, because if it's not an emergency, they can take their time to talk to you. If it is an emergency, they have to come immediately.
Which is an emergency number.
I really don't want to argue with you about it. It's just,
Well, I wouldn't either if I were you.
I don't want to argue about it.
I mean, come on. I mean, I'm just talking about common sense here. If you guys are living in a place that is really a bad mess.
Well, let me ask you this, Dr. Phill. If she thought it was so deplorable, why'd she even move in? And then why did she complain when we asked her to leave?
Well, let me ask you this question. Why is the house in such bad array to begin with?
It's not. It was in a mess because I was not feeling good at the time. But under normal circumstances, it's not.
Now, come on, don't try to defend
No,
the
I'm not trying to.
indefensible.
I'm just trying to defend.
I'm just trying to be reasonable. There's two sides
Absolutely.
to this. There's the
There's a
place
side
that picks
where grandma called a 6-year-old, the police on a 6-year-old. There's another side where a lady's house was untidy.
That's a pigsty.
Yeah, no, and again, it wasn't the best situation. You know, again, I was working. I was coming home after work, helping out as much as I could. We had a 13-year-old who, after school, she was helping. And again, we had another person in the house who was supposed to be helping, but wasn't pulling their weight. Because of that, you know, again, obviously, Liz likes to always be the victim in a lot of situations. What will happen is she'll make up a situation such as, you know, again, she didn't call the police, yet she just admitted she called the police. You know, she went next door. I didn't give them the local number. You know, it wasn't an emergency, and yet they responded in an emergent fashion. She always comes up with these stories and somehow is the victim of these situations that she creates herself.
Gotcha, I'll get that in a minute.
Emergency number, because like imagine how cool that would be. Like just be, hi, and they'd be like imagine the people that work for them. Like, do you just ask them, can I drive a police car or something? Because that's a non. Yeah, why would you call the police for a non-emergency? Is it like work? Cause I don't know. Oh my god.
Now answer my question.
Yes, sir.
Why are you raising 4 children in a house that is in such disarray? You weren't feeling good? Got it. There are a lot of other people in the house, and you weren't an invalid.
I aired those same grievances. I shouldn't be the only one responsible for picking up after everybody. So that is something that I aired my grievances with, including with Liz.
And Dr.
And
Phillips.
I have had my discussions with Nathan about it too. So, I mean,
And you weren't helpless, right?
no, I still got up and cooked dinners and took
Yeah.
care of the kids. And
Here's the problem I've got. And listen, this is just common sense. And look, I see a lot of stuff sitting up here.
Sure.
And you guys are calling in the government to your family. You don't want to be doing that. No.
yeah, and that's exactly why we'd had enough with Liz.
She called up why this mother and daughter are having a blowout fight. I don't know how I found these now. Oh my god.
While other moms are soccer moms, my mom is sleeping, sick, complaining, instead of just trying to be there for her kids. I feel like I really had to help raise myself and my brothers. My mom really thrives on the attention. She turns every conversation into
I don't know if y'all are
her.
noticing this, but my earphones are just not ringing my ears. I tried out this thing.
It's so stinking long.
She has 1,000 to 2,000 friends on Facebook, and they all know she is sick. The lady at the grocery store that checks us out knows my mom is sick. My mom said that she feels that she is dying. Not one doctor has said, Shamita, you're gonna die. Even at a young age, she would talk to me as though I was her best friend. I was 6 or 7 when she shared intimate details about her affair. I reacted like, why are you telling me this? I should not know this. I was so confused. I have moved out of my parents' house twice. My mom was suffocating me. She feels betrayed, especially because I moved into her sister's house. I know that my mom truly does love her kids, but I don't think she has the ability to truly take care of us the way a mom needs to.
This is so confusing.
Well, that's the love.
Mom, I would not be here if I did not love you, so don't
No, don't
dare
come and don't-
say. Don't you dare say I don't love you. Don't you dare say that to
How
me.
many times is Dad and I say we were going to write Dr. Phil about you
And who's on Dr. Phil right
and
now?
the verbal abuse?
Abuse that I'm
Fake,
giving you,
fake,
Mom? Are you
fake.
serious?
This is fake.
That you did to me and hold me for 10 years and manipulate me and use.
How dare you, Mom?
How dare me?
dare you? How dare you when I have killed myself to make sure you get the help you need for our family? How dare
have
you?
verbally
Mom,
abused
don't
me
talk to me.
for 10 years
Don't.
and held that over my
Stop.
head.
Because what you've done to our family. Don't you dare.
She's 18, people. Do the maths. 10 minus 18, people. So, yeah. A kid can verbally abuse you, too.
Say that I don't deserve to hold something like this, Mom. I have carried all of this since I was 6 and 7.
Oh,
No
so-
wonder
so-
I'm mad. Yes, I'm mad
This is
at you,
fake,
Mom.
So then you lied when you said you went to church camp and that you forgave me.
I forgive
and
you,
put
Mom.
it in
I
the-
do not blame you. But don't dare say I don't love you. Don't you dare. Because I'm here on the Dr. Phil show to make sure you get the help you need so you can live and be healthy. Don't look at other people, Mom. This is about us.
You just said.
Don't be looking at other people.
Oh
Look
my
at me.
God.
I'm your daughter.
That's not my daughter. That's
Yeah, this
not-
is a mom.
That is not
This
the
is-
Soraya that I raised. No.
You didn't raise me.
Oh my god.
Mom, you have been gone for a long time. Don't you dare say you have been there. You have been there sometimes when you're lucid. You can't even talk straight right now. You should be looking at your daughter saying, wow, she's that
This is
upset.
fake, I swear.
She's that hurt. Let
Fake.
me fix it. But you're not.
This
And for
is
some
what
reason,
you've
you're looking
done.
at her.
My daughter.
Shamita,
I would never do. If Lily
Fake.
came to me, I would never
Fake.
do this
Fake.
to you.
Fake.
Stop.
I have
Get
to
off the
leave.
stage.
I have
We're
to
not
leave.
talking
You need to
anymore.
sit down and listen to your daughter. This is your chance to get it
No.
to get a grip on
This
your
is not
life.
life. This is just... Some people's lives are just so messed up.
You.
And
I know how-
if you listen, you need to
This
sit
child
down
has
and listen
been
to your
given
daughter.
everything by me.
You need to sit down and listen to your daughter. Do not reject her in this moment where she is telling you what she.
Fake. Why are they clapping? Fake.
Even though Dr.
You need to hear
No,
her.
I'm sorry, Dr. Phil, you don't know.
if you walk off this stage,
mentally
our relationship is
unstable
done.
or it is
You've done
fake.
it to me so many times, Shariah.
How many times have you walked out of? Do you remember walking out of my life?
When
Do you remember moving out with some man? Do you remember that? Do you remember having sex with someone else other than your husband and getting pregnant and leaving your kids? Do you remember that? Don't look for dad for sympathy.
This was the worst thing I ever done. I don't know why I did it. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'm almost done with my food. If you wanna go check out the video on how my God. This doesn't happen in every video. Yeah, today's just very boring, so I reacted to this. Perfectionist. Hopefully you enjoy your day. I can finally, you can finally actually hear me, I hope, because sometimes I just drop it like